27, a special holiday wrestling spectacular will head to Philadelphia at a special new location. Scheduled for one time only, we shall see on the holiday wrestling spectacular at the University City Center, the likes of the fabulous lady wrestlers, 4 of whom will be competing in a tag team matchup. Special Delivery Jones on hand to meet individual competition, along with as well superstar Billy Graham, as Mr. Graham readies himself to once again face the likes of the Intercontinental title holder, Pedro Morales. Scheduled as well for individual competition on Monday night, December 27, no less than the Superfly himself, Jimmy Snuka. And then from there, the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Up for grabs, the title holder, Bob Backlund, meeting the #1 contender, the magnificent Muraco. But here with us now, Lou Albano.
You know, Vince McMahon, I've handled a lot of tag team combinations, some 13 tag team champions, but I've got to stand here and look at this man in awe and say that this is without a doubt the greatest athlete in the world today. Bob Backlund, I respect you and I realize your ability, but this man right here is your master. And I'd like the man who is so verbally controlled that he can speak for himself. He does not need the captain. I am merely here as an advisor to tell you what it's all about.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we finally found a man. Finally found a champion who wants to put his belt up against the magnificent one. Finally. You see me all over the world, knocking Magnum right on his back, on TV, live and direct, color everywhere. Wrestling's #1 superstar, the magnificent one. And you have to say one thing for Bob Backlund. He is the only world champion in the world. I know you like to throw around your big bucks, McMahon, because you're probably the only person in the country who can afford me.
You could buy it.
But Bob Backlund, boy, we've gone at it. We've gone at it long and hard. And the thing that separates him from every other champion, every other man, anybody else holding gold, aside from his knowledge, aside from his skill, is he does have guts. Because you look in record books, you look in calendars, you look at annuals, you won't find anywhere else in the whole world another world champion putting up his belt against the magnificent one. It's about time, Backlund.
The man is so well-voiced and so brilliant. I stand here, I got goose pimples all over. When I listen to the magnificent one talk, when I look at a man that weighs some 250
Thank you, Mr. Albano.
It's unreal, brother. I cannot believe it.
Lou Albano extolling the virtues of the magnificent Muraco. In a moment, our guest will be the opponent of Pedro Morales. With us now, the Grand Wizard, along with superstar Billy Graham, readying himself once again to face Pedro Morales. And once is not enough.
Once is not enough. We got to do it again. We got to get in the ring and stomp and kick and beat each other again. How much more can the man take? How much more can the man? That's the question that must be. Can you answer the question?
Pedro Morales has proven he is, without a doubt, one of the most resilient wrestlers ever to don the tights.
If that means that he is stupid, ignorant, and knows that he's going to be beaten and loves beating, that's the only way it can be explained. The man knows that the superstar is the master. Morales, you are nothing compared. Look at the body of the superstar and look at your little rolls of fat.
The Grand Wizard and superstar Billy Graham, but now it's our indeed esteemed pleasure to have with us the World Wrestling Federation champion, Bob Backlund, in the new setting. It's a holiday time, a festive occasion, but you're meeting, without a doubt, one of the toughest men that ever was born.
Yes, Vince, you know, I realize that more than anybody else, and I've had some of the toughest matches with this man than I've had with anybody else, and I got a lot of respect for him because he's got a heck of a lot of ability, he's got a lot of strength, and he's got a lot of desire. He keeps himself in great condition, but I don't like everything about him. He's a mean man, and I think, Vince, he's even more vicious now than he was before. I'm going to have my hands full. I'm going to have to be ready like I've never been ready before. I'm going to give it 100%. I don't want to let any of those people down. But Muraco, I realize how tough you are, and I realize how determined you are. And I respect you.
The Holiday Wrestling Spectacular, Monday night, December 27th.